What's good, neighborhood? It's your man Mark Nash. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. Alright, let's talk about it. Baby. It appears Turki Alalshikh has changed his mind. He has did a U-turn. It's an about face. It is a 180. It is a never heard of it. In just, not even been a week. He was talking about the Crawford fight on Saturday against Canelo. As late as, as recent as Saturday. Then we wake up to this news, on Tuesday? That he has changed his mind. I decided to disregard the Canelo fight as I don't want it anymore. Instead, I will be focusing on the U.S. market with bigger fights, especially for the legend, Terence Crawford. Additionally, I will support making fights for Boots, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Virgil Ortiz, Jared Anderson, David Benavidez, Williams Zepeda, and more. Interesting with that, because some of those names match up very well. Boots and Bud, Virgil and Bud, Devin Haney, Shakur, Williams Zepeda. All of those guys can mix it all up. Okay. Jared Anderson, interesting. I guess they are working on a lot of heavyweights, so they can still work with Jared Anderson. But also, he said David Benavidez, which I find very interesting. So will he support David Benavidez versus Canelo? Put a case on it. Me personally, he went on to say other things too. Mainly, and I'll leave this up on the screen so you guys can read it for yourself. But he went on to say other things. But here's the thing. He definitely said he ain't rocking with Tim Tszyu. For some reason, he says, regarding Tim Tszyu, there's something unclear with the communication from his team. What is unclear from the communication? What does that mean? What does that mean? Whatever it means, he said, I believe I will reconsider his situation. And for the rest of the world, I'm definitely going to be focusing on Riyadh season cards. All right, so 21st of September, AJ and Dubois. He said, depending on the results and the results of Riyadh season's opening card, Bivol versus Beterbiev on the 12th line. So basically, it depends on the results. Does that mean based off who win, or does he mean the success of the event? Interesting right there. He said, I will build the card for the rematch of Fury Usyk on the 21st of December and another big card on the first quarter 2025. Stay tuned. I'm excited about the Riyadh season. I don't know. It seems like a lot of fans are upset about Turki Alalshikh. Me personally, as long as I get the fights, I'm cool. I'm cool. And right now I'm getting the fights. I'm going to get Fury Usyk 2. We're going to get Beterbiev, Bivol. And also, I get to see AJ Dubois. Let's see if AJ can go in there and become a 3-time world champion. I ain't mad at that. A lot of history making stuff. But the talk of the town, though, is the about face. The why is he leaving? Who's to blame? Is it Canelo asking for 150? Was it Bud's performance? Was it Bud himself getting with his team saying, hey, man, I don't know if I can take Canelo. Maybe that the weight was too much. Like, if that guy was strong, how strong you think Canelo's going to be? Me, I don't believe none of that. I think Canelo fights how he fights, and he doesn't fight like that guy. And I think the game plan Crawford would beat with that guy and Canelo is not the same he would use with my Dream Off. My Dream Off, let's keep it a buck. Crawford had a lot of pressure on him, right? He had to win that fight. And couldn't go in there and catch nothing crazy and get hurt, right? You got to win. Well, actually, at this point, you got to win all of them. But on that Canelo fight, shit, you can go all out on that one. Or you can fight it smart. Like, Canelo doesn't want to deal with that movement. He said that himself. So Crawford going that move, I still think he could stand a chance, but I don't believe he would knock him out. I'm not one of those people that's like, yeah, man, he can knock him out. He gonna stop him. I don't believe that. I don't see that. Can he outbox him? It's called boxing. Yeah, it'll be a dangerous fight. But I don't know how much you want for that, because he's definitely gonna get hit in that fight and possibly hurt. You get what I'm saying? Like long-term stuff, like getting your phone cracked, right? But also, could it be Turki Alalshikh still, like maybe heat? Maybe it's the money. Maybe it was the, hey, I told Canelo the number. Canelo was like, no, I'm talk to you after my fight. Because that's what I'm hearing most recently. That's what's going on. Canelo said, okay, yeah, let's talk about it after my fight. And the dude is like, nah, we need to talk now. So someone's like, oh, he trying to be a dictator. I don't know about that. I haven't heard the video. But if what I'm hearing is true, I doubt that, because Crawford said the same thing in the ring. He said, well, he has a fight coming up right now. You know, basically like let Canelo handle his fight first, you know. But if the money right, we'll fight. Here's the deal. The bottom line up front is a lot of people lost interest of the Canelo-Crawford fight after that fight. I definitely think Crawford won the fight. I thought he won the fight with Madrimov very convincingly. I watched it again, and I was trying to find rounds to give Madrimov. Trying to find rounds to give him. He just didn't do enough. He just didn't do enough. I'm not one of those people that think, oh, you got to take it from the champion all the time. Man, the champion got to throw some. By that logic, the champion could just go in there and not throw any punches and just stand in the middle of the ring. No, he got to throw punches too. It's a fight. It's a boxing match, right? You got to box. So, but I'm okay with the fight not happening, man, if it doesn't happen, because it's so many other fights out there that make sense for Terence Crawford and that makes sense for Canelo. David Benavidez, man. I still want to see Canelo versus David Benavidez. As far as that division, he earned it more. Sport of boxing and career-wise, Terence Crawford has earned it, right? But I wouldn't mind slow-walking that dog anyway. How about this? You know what I heard? I heard Danny Garcia say, hey, look, he wouldn't mind fighting Terence Crawford if he's successful. Danny said, hey, look, if I'm successful, I wouldn't mind fighting Terence Crawford. That's at 160. That'll give Terence a chance to become a 5-division champion. But shoot, if he beats Lara, that'll be dope too. Go up there and fight Lara. And then someone say, oh, you fought an old Lara. Man, fuck all of that. Those, excuse my French, but I'm in France. Actually, I'm in Jamaica. But the haters gonna hate anyway. So I would, yeah, man, that's a name that everybody knows. And if he's able to beat Lara, he's already called out Terence, so that'll be Terence going up in weight at 160. And now he's a 5-division champion if he beats Danny. Now he will be a 5-division champion. Or going for a 5th division, which would be more interesting. That's something to talk about. Now, if you want that Canelo fight, it's only one weight jump up, and people really start talking about it again. You know what I'm saying? Let that breathe right now. You can let that marinate. Okay, they both got a couple fights left. How about Virgil Ortiz? Look at this. In the same interview where he was mentioned Canelo, Turki Alalshikh affirmed that Virgil Ortiz would be the next man to receive the call to face Crawford. This has been ongoing, and I wanted to see this fight when they was back in welterweight division. So this is a good fight right here. This is a great fight. Boots, come on up to 154. That'll be a great fight. It's a lot of great fights for Terence at 154. Not to mention going for undisputed at 154, or going up to 160 and trying to fight Danny Garcia if he wins against Lara. Because, and keep in mind, he called out Terence at 160. He said, if I'm successful, that'll be a good fight. Now, the bad part about that is Danny is inactive. It's inactive. And his inactivity, I mean, what, he hasn't fought in 2 years? Now, if he's successful and he wants to fight Terence Crawford, we can't wait no 2 years. We can't wait a year. 4 months. 6 months, man. Let's get this shit going. Let's go. What we gotta wait so long for? As long as he, yeah, man. I mean, you ain't got no broken hand, do you? All right, let's go. We got to get this going, man. Can't take 2 years, man. Can't take 2 years, man. That's my only issue with Danny calling out Crawford. Because I want to see these guys active, especially right here at the end of their careers. They don't, let's keep it a buck, neither one of these guys have a lot of time left on the clock. You know what I'm saying? As far as fighting-wise. We got to get these joints going, so that's all I got for this one, man. Y'all leave me a comment, let me know what y'all think. How do y'all feel about Turki Alalshikh saying, nah, I don't want to see the Canelo Crawford fight no more? What do y'all think really went down with that? Also, let me know, how do you feel about these other options for Crawford? How do you like Virgil Ortiz at 154? I remember talking to some people on the show. They would have preferred him fight my dream off. Instead of fighting my dream off, they would have preferred him fight Virgil Ortiz anyway. So I found that kind of dope, where he's the next man up. If we, you know, if they're gonna keep him active while they waiting to do this unification, I'm not mad at that. Other than that, get that third time undisputed. Make your own history. That's what we've been saying for the longest, man. Stop chasing these dudes. Stop chasing the white whale. You do not have to chase that, man. Create your own legacy. Create your own history. And that's what a lot of these other guys need to do as well. So shout out to these guys moving forward with their careers, man. Canelo, fight Benavidez. Crawford, do that, get undisputed at 154 or go up to 160, get a 5th division title. Shit like that. Stuff that makes sense. So I'm okay with it, man. But if it was on tomorrow, would I buy it? Yes, and I would be flying out to Vegas to see it. You know what I'm saying? I would be there for it. I ain't flying to Saudi to see it, though. Respectfully. But it's your man Martinez breaking beats. Y'all leave me a comment, let me know what y'all think of the story. Make sure y'all like, smash that subscribe button, and click that bell notification so you can be there first to get the content when I drop the new information. I see you on the next one. Peace.